lover. You'll be left a lover. Around the world in a day. Don't say no sugar in the world.
So thanks so much for meeting with QLife today.
Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Your show is off to a great success here. I've personally seen it, and I have noticed that there's a lot of sexuality explored through the backup dancers in the video. And I just want to know.
I don't know why you say that.
And I just want to know personally what that means to you to have that in your show on the Strip in Las Vegas.
Well, I just want everyone to relate, and I think when we talk about sexuality, people relate, and I don't know. I come from the Caribbean. I guess we're very sensual and sexual. I don't know. Call it whatever you want. I feel very comfortable talking about my sexuality. I feel very comfortable being on stage and pressing people's buttons, and people enjoy it. I mean, when I walk on stage, the first thing I say is, I want you to be happy. I want you to be free. You're not going to be judged. Be yourself. Allow yourself to be free for the next hour, 45 minutes. Literally, no one is judging you. And at the end of the show, I'm satisfied because people allow themselves to go. And it really doesn't matter. The beauty about performing in Vegas is that it doesn't matter. I mean, every night there are flags from different parts of the world in this theater.
Yeah.
It's a very international crowd, and at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want to break boundaries, and I want to unite cultures, and this theater and this city has given me that opportunity. It's been amazing.
Speaking of uniting cultures, I looked on your Facebook and saw that on Father's Day you're a part of UNICEF and supporting for advocacy for children worldwide. How is giving back and supporting nonprofits and charities important to you and your family?
Oh my God, I became an ambassador for UNICEF in 1984. I was 2 years old. I'm exaggerating.
I was
2 years old. And because of UNICEF, I've traveled around the world. And for example, many years ago, I went to India, and I got to rescue some girls from the streets that were about to be forced into prostitution and pornography. And the crazy thing is that these girls were 4 years old, 6 years old, 8 years old. So for me, that kind of travesty that I didn't believe existed, and so with my foundation, I've been trying to create awareness about the horrible crime of human trafficking, and I focus on children. And it's been beautiful. It's difficult because of the testimonies that you hear, and when you think you've heard it all after almost 12 years working in the world of philanthropy. You think you've heard it all, and no, you haven't. Every day you hear a new story of how children are being forced into committing this crime, and it's really frustrating. But at the end of the day, if we save one life that we save it for us, that's what I need to focus on.
Yeah, sure, it's a great example to your kids. Tell us a little bit about your new American Crime Story, and especially to the part of playing a gay character.
Yeah, for me, it was very important to do this project. Aside from the fact that I'm working with Ryan Murphy, and I'm working with Penelope Cruz, and I'm working with Eric Ramirez, people that I respect and I admire, the story is very important to say because it's a story that is full of justice. I am portraying the character of Antonio D'Amico, which was Gianni Versace's lover for 15 years, and Antonio is the man that finds his body. So what I'm trying to say by this is that the story is very dramatic, it's very intense, but is the realization of it is done with such class and such elegance, and it's a very powerful story. I think it's gonna change the world in many ways.
So too, I'm excited to watch it.
I cannot wait to watch it also.
And then our last message to the LGBTQ community: what advice would you give to people to live their authentic self?
Yeah, it's difficult because we receive so much information coming from every direction about our feelings and our emotions. Before I came out, everybody was telling me that everything that I was made of, every thought that was coming from within me was evil. And so it took me a minute to finally say I love myself, and it doesn't matter who I love. I just need to be happy. So it took me a minute, but once I came out and and I am proud of who I am. Life has been amazing, and it's like, oh my God, I wish I can come out again because it just felt amazing. It's just beautiful. It's
Awesome.
incredible.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
No,
Appreciate your
man,
time.
thank
Have a
you.
great time.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.